Proof shit. No mids. Don't be a Chad. Look out now.
You know.
Behind the scene with Giddy Up.
And we're back.
Oh, dude, it flows so good.
His beds are just the greatest beds. I just want to get into them and get cozy with a good book. You know what I mean? When he puts those flows down, he's great.
I tried to ask Alexa to play the bed file.
Yeah.
And it couldn't pull it up. I need him to send me something.
Yeah, that's great. That's what I'm going to play in my nursery when my kid comes. I love it. You know, we were talking a little bit before we went into break. Tell me about your Jimmy John's experience.
So every day I come up here, so there's a Jimmy John's a quarter mile down the street. I'd call, they put my number in, they tell me, hey, do you want a repeat order? I'm like, yes, and same thing. I take care of the driver, I tip him $5 or $6, and it's just 3 or 4 times a week, whenever I'm working here. I called today, and this motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, how's it going? Can I get a delivery? And just the overbearing tone. He goes, it depends on where it depends where you're at. I'm like, this rude motherfucker, man. Like, it wasn't that bad. Like, he didn't like disrespect me, but like Jimmy John's, people are polite there. It's not like Chick-fil-A, but he was rude enough. I went to fucking Popeyes, and I feel better about myself now. But, dude, I always get Italian nightclub. No tomatoes with lemonade, and they fucking they lost that business today. That dude.
With there's certain signs that the pandemic isn't going great, right? Like we're not winning. When the casinos close down,
yep,
right. When schools get closed, and when Jimmy John starts hassling you about being delivered to. Because they're supposed to be fast, right? Freaky fast. That's their thing.
Yeah, it's freaky fast, not rude as fuck. Jeez. And so, like, yeah,
that was a chronic cough, by the way. I got high during the break. It wasn't a coronavirus. It's not the Roro. Man, another industry that's taken a hit. Cruise ships. Yes. Who's got the balls to go on a cruise after this? Raise your hand. Like to the people out there in internet land, not a single person in the studio raised their hand. I don't think I could do it.
I got enough plastic cups at the house.
I was like, what was some of the stories? What did you hear, Tony? Like, we talked about this a little earlier.
What did I hear about what? I'm sorry.
About the cruise ship.
The cruise ship. What did I tell you about the cruise ship, dude? I'm sorry. Maybe you'll josh my memory.
I think it was like how they were using the bathroom is what we were talking about.
I don't know. It was about the ship that was. This is way before the Corona pandemic. The ship stayed out to sea. They had problems. They couldn't get these people in. I guess they got sick. I think it was during one of these other episodes we've had with diseases. These people were out to sea, or maybe the ship broke down or something. They had to use their trash cans as receptacles for human waste. So you can only imagine ships list from to and fro and
sloshing out.
Could you imagine? It's like, hey, can you attempt to climb out of the porta potty through the hole? Have you ever tried that?
So that reminds me, have you ever seen the bathroom on a train?
No.
I've never been in a bathroom on a train, no.
It's kind of like a tiny, smaller porta potty that's on a rails, and it's going like 50 miles an hour. There's so much motion and rocking back and forth. Just
I have used the latrine inside of like one of those moving buses. They bust a bunch of people down to OU, Texas. Yeah, dude, that was awesome. 7 o'clock, and I'm drinking Crown, and it's early, and we're already there.
Yeah, I think I got one that's got you beat. It's a Falcon 600, I think is the jet, right? Okay. Seats 9.
All right.
Right? On a private flight with a bunch of people, and like, I've got to go to the bathroom. So I'm like, hey, where's the bathroom at? I'm like, you're sitting on it.
What?
I was literally the seat behind the cockpit. Like, you lifted it up and there was a toilet underneath it.
Holy.
I was like, wait a second. This is like a private jet. And if I have to piss or shit, I have to do it and look at all the people that I'm flying with. There was like, oh no, there's this curtain that comes out around. It's like, so you have to make a spectacle of like breaking the toilet out in front of everybody, pulling this curtain up around it.
It's either like really inconvenient or really convenient, depending on how bashful you are.
Yep. I think it was probably a pretty traumatizing thing, for the first guy that's like didn't know about the curtain. It's just like had to go to the bathroom.
When I was in the military, like there was a barracks that we went to. I can't remember exactly where it was, but the bathrooms, like the shitter stalls, there's 6 of them, and they both face each other, and there's no door, no curtain or nothing. So you were literally sitting across from someone like you're playing chess, taking a shit.
That's the way it goes. They're trying to build teamwork, unity.
Wipes first, dude.
What's the game is when your basic is when you're spitting your dip between your legs, guy who spits on his dick loses. Nasty times. Man, I think that people's weed habits have exacerbated during this quarantine. People are buying 2 weeks worth of weed twice a week. Like, there's nothing to do for everybody to sit home and smoke pot and like hide, don't want to answer the door.
One thing I've noticed, like people coming through the door is like, I just need a little bit, like an eighth. Like, I got I think they had like a half ounce at home. That's like their supply, but they've been smoking out of it. But then they're smoking more shit too. So like, I think people are just buying a lot more and smoking a lot more right now.
Hey man, it's good messing. Staying positive during this is probably one of the biggest things you can do. I think it's exhausting on everybody. The whole people don't really respond well to change. So you throw a monkey wrench and everything, and I see it in people's social media. I see the manic posting, and I see all the people that are stuck at home, and I think it's healthy to grab a hobby, to find a way that you can help. Like Gabby's been sewing masks.
Yeah.
You see, my beautiful wife made me this mask.
It actually looks really good though.
It says America. It's red, white, and blue.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
You guys can't see this, but Steven's actually wrapped up in like a bunch of trash bags. He's got them duct tape around his arms and stuff.
It was really weird when he first walked in, and I was like, why is he wrapped in trash bags?
It's my suit, man. I'm going to get through this.
He's got a pizza box that he has cut into a face shield with 2 little slits in it. It's been kind of hard to communicate with him all day, and the oven mitts. I'm not even sure how he's working the computer with the oven mitts, but
You got to use what you got, man.
I feel you, bro. I'm like,
I don't know how he gets around in that get up.
I know. Driving here must have been crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head out. I want to give a big shout out to Lit Up Lemonade, our sponsor for the show. It's lemonade so good, it's considered essential. You can get that here at Greenleaf and several other stores in Oklahoma City right as soon as you're allowed to shop inside again. Yeah.
Can I have one of these to take it with me?
Can you have one of those to take it with you?
Yeah. Next summer day, it's going to be hot.
Man. Yeah, I think we can do that.
All right.
No, but I can give you some of the non-medicated.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
want,
what I
though.
got. Yeah, because that one in particular is medicated.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
No, I don't want that.
No, we'll hook you up, guys. Thanks for coming into our show. We appreciate you, and we're gonna leave you with what's the name of this song that we're playing again?
I got lost with Nevada Romo.
I got lost with Nevada. I knew it. I got lost, and I got lost. Enjoy the show, guys. Thank you for coming in. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace.
I got lost on my way back home. Wasn't long for us all. lost on my way back home. Wasn't long from this awful road. My wheels are skidding and I'm pulling in. I just know where it would begin. I got lost on my way back home. Wasn't long from this awful road. My wheels are skidding and I'm pulling in. I just know where it would begin.
Behind the Scene with Giddy Up. Follow the podcast live on Twitch, Facebook, and Instagram. Give us a thumbs up on YouTube and subscribe to our channel. Giddy Up brings you the latest news and information from the people that are behind the scene. Music, weed, and just about everything else. We're industry professionals. Hash it out with a true pioneer in the art of extraction.
Produced by Red Plains Media.